Okay, well, let's get started. So, what's the big question? The big question is we are going to go in and start a new playthrough, and I believe that'll be a grand old time. So we're gonna start a new campaign, and we're gonna manage this. We're gonna start with a new community. I don't want to do the tutorial, so we could do. I think we'll just kind of stick in the middle. Lethal is like pretty stressful. I haven't played in quite some time, and I'm playing on the PC, learning some different things. We're not going to do lethal, but we will kind of we'll start with dread, and then we'll kind of see how things are going. So we're going to accept this. Thank you. Let's go with let me see here. Meager Valley. We'll do this one. That should be fine. We're going to accept this. And we need to find some people. Alright. So we got all of. Okay, we got all. Oh, what is this? Okay. Power and water. We're gonna take that one. And guns. We'll get lots of guns later. I think I'd rather do favors, and then we can really get the base moving along pretty good. Let's do these two. Amenity is going to give us the jump on water and power, and favor is going to give us like an influence boost at the very beginning. We can just buy a bunch of like resources, and that'll get our start pretty good place. I'm not. Oh, no, let me back it up. Back. I'm not going to, let me go back here. So random. I'm just going to kind of see if we can find some stuff here. It's worth kind of clicking through a little bit. We're not going to do this too long, but the mechanic would have given us a mechanic boost. Rifle collector, that's going to level up shooting a lot quicker. Just keeps going. That's not too horrible bad. Let's see if we can rotate out here. Essentially what we're looking for here is the traits. When you play this game, the traits allow you to kind of get an idea as to what this person could end up turning out to be. So for example, keeps on going is like an endurance stamina thing. We haven't really got a great 2 slot yet. I could bring in characters from my pool, but just for the sake of it being a fresh playthrough, we'll kind of do the medicine. That could be something. Chill Carlson. Okay. Again, we're looking. Okay, cancer survivor. Sawbones lives in a bayou. Cancer survivor, always cold. Huh. Yeah, this person is gonna be sickly. Their hit points is gonna be lower. Forgetful, that sounds like me. Never been sick. If you see never been sick, that is a very good one for avoiding infection. That's a big win right there. Bailey. So we're gonna keep Bailey. Let's sub out for this here. This is a keep. Bailey's a keep. Hook. That's wild. Imagine a nickname of Meat Hook. Hey, Meat Hook, get over here. That's funny. Angler is going to give us a food bonus, 1 per day. That fishing would give us 1 food per day. I'm not too horribly worried about that, but that's okay. Let me just click this real quick. Get that started. High pain threshold is going to be like high experience. Ephraim, that's an interesting name. That's a biblical name. Fears needles, that's me. Oh, Raven. Oh, that's interesting. I kind of like that. We're gonna keep that. She doesn't have great traits, but that's a pretty cool name, Raven. I mean, that is the theme of our channel, so we're gonna keep Raven. Bailey, she's gonna give us a counter to infection. Let's go back to the 1 slot and see if we can get one more click up here. Since we're coming in with like a full random group, I want to see if I can get something going along here. This person would, staying fit would give you like a cardio. They would have cardio leveled in just a brief amount of time. The long, strange trip. Samara Ford. That is wild. I've never seen like a phrase for the long, strange trip. I'm gonna Google that. That seems really weird. Let me look at that. So what do we do? State of decay. And what did we say her name was? It was Samara Ford. Samara Ford. Sometimes. Okay, I don't see anything. Just a random draw. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Okay, well, let's keep it going. Sizzles. It's a fry cook. That's great. Lichenologist is going to give you medical supplies once a day. You'd still rather have like medical stuff though. So let's just keep it going here. I think we're gonna be able to find someone better. They were short as a kid. Yeah. Okay. Weed. That's interesting. Sean. Okay. I love to go to movies. Okay. Barista. Okay, busybody. I know a few of those. Wits. Okay, good listener. Okay. Cautious. Okay, overworked. Picky eater. Lived on pasta. A lot of carbs there. A lot of carbs. High glucose. A PC gamer. How about that, huh? Has nightmares. Interesting. house had black mold. Yeah, that Muppet is hygiene is gonna give like a resistance to infection. But the fact that the house had black mold, I think his health would be down. A former goth. How about that? Incredible immune system. Nah, isn't that curious? Okay. Marcella or Bailey? Skater is definitely giving us like a cardio boost. Okay, that's okay. Incredible immune system is also like 100% counter resistance to infection. I don't really see anything else that I really like in the traits though. Blade collector. I think I'd rather have Marcella. So we already know that she's gonna have the cardio. Cardio is boost though. I think. Yeah, let's keep Marcella and let's sub out for this. Never exercised. Sweats a lot. Go figure we'll eat anything. They're always gold. Everything has allergies. Boring, boring, boring. Come on, Muppets, there has to be something better. Give me something better. I've heard of stories on YouTube of people like rolling for like a half hour trying to get like one good roll character. We're not going to do that, but I do want the starting 3 to have like something useful. Sees blood and faints. That's not great. It's kind of like me. They were left for dead. Burn. Oh my gosh. That is crazy health out of the box though. That is mental health. How the mess do they have that? 130 out of the box? Oh my gosh. That is a crazy roll. And she doesn't even really have anything like leveled yet. And she's at 130, 113. I don't like that she's in utilities though. But that's not... She could be a carry early on. Let's start with this. And Raven it's a cool name, but oh, she's gonna have like some health problems. Let's start the community. Yep, let's go. Pretty loud, but that's okay. Let's go.
And we're empty.
Again.
So, whose turn is it to find more fuel?
I guess I'll go look for more fuel.
Not me. Last time I almost walked right into a horde.
Yep. Just true.
I have a better idea. We could settle down here instead of moving on.
I admit it looks better than the last couple of towns we came through.
Now that you mention it, it does feel kind of homey.
Kinda does.
It's settled. This town is where we'll set up our new base. We just have to find a spot that's defensible. Maybe with some room to expand.
Okay, that's fine. Alright. Let me check real quick here. How are we doing on... I'm going to just kind of bump up field of view. It's always nice knowing motion blur. Let's bring that off. See if that helps us any. Okay, open trunk. We'll take this. Talk to
We
Fern.
really ought to think hard about where our next home should be.
Okay, that's fine. Perfectly fine. Yep, let's take that. Okay.
We can't just camp out. We need to find a permanent home.
Yep, that we do. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna be...
We
Well,
can't just camp out. We need to find a permanent home.
I know we do. I know we do. Let's go. Okay, alright, where do we gotta crouch? Do we gotta crouch? Okay, there's a crouch. Okay, yeah, I think I'm good on controls. Alrighty.
Don't blink. Here they come.
Man, this looks so crisp on a PC. That is great. I must admit, I do love this game. I probably have hundreds of hours in this game on the Xbox. We could loot a little bit here. Maybe be wise for us to just get our stuff settled, and then we can always come back out. What do we here? What do we got here? Hello.
Could be worse.
Okay, that's perfect. Perfect. Gotta get used to the controllers again. Keyboard and mouse is a bit different than our controllers. So our house is right here. You can also see it on the HUD in the bottom left. So if you're playing, man, the audio sounds amazing too. Man, I'm loving this game already on the PC. Man, this is great. I probably won't like it the first time my character dies. Oh, well, hello. We'll take that. We'll take that.
This one's locked.
Mom of it. Okay.
Getting started.
Alright, let's go and clear this place out here. Let's clear it out.
A little elbow grease, and we could call this place home.
Could do it. We could do it. It's all okay. Let's do this. Oh no, that was spicy. Maybe I wonder if we can. Well, let's take over the house here first. Let's take over the hello. No. There we go. That's better with the flashlight. Oh man, this is great graphics. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. And then we'll clear it. You know what? I gotta turn on the sensitivity down here. Settings, control. Mouse. Let's bring this down a little bit. Is this a little bit? Okay, it seems a little bit better. Okay, yeah, let's do that, I guess.
All that's left to do now is claim this place as ours.
Claim the place.
Then we can start fixing it up.
Guess we could do that. Let's do this. Claim
Okay,
it.
sign me up.
What do you mean ready to move? Yeah. Okay. Okay.
The pipes are working and the breaker box is connected. Enjoy your water and power, everyone.
After everything your people have done for us, we wanted to help you out. Swing by and take whatever you need.
Take whatever you need. Whatever you need.
Our first priority has to be gathering materials. We'll need them to improve this place.
Why don't you take a look around for us out there?
Let's make a deal here.
Yeah, let's make a deal. Make that deal.
Too loud.
I know. It's all good. It's all good.
Let's see
Gonna
what's up for
buy
trade,
up
eh?
everything.
Yeah, sure.
The reason being is this will definitely help us. Definitely help us.
What have you got for us?
All right.
Not doing bad.
Wanna make a trade?
Okay.
Let's make a trade.
Let's see what's up for trade, eh?
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine with this.
I'm done with that supply run.
Perfect. Perfect.
Wanna make a trade?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that'll be fine. Do we need a vial? No, we'll be able to make some, I think, soon enough. Yeah, I don't think we need this.
Let's see what's up for trade, eh?
All right.
Yeah, I think we got everything we need. I mean, we could get the vial, but we're gonna be able to make some. We're gonna be able to make some from the first plague heart. We'll be able to get more. I don't need the generator. Okay, let's just dump all this stuff here. Interesting. Okay, yeah, we'll keep this. Take one. Perfect. Let's see here. How do I change characters here? Actually, wait. Tab, is it? No. Tab? Inventory? Now how do I... Okay, there we go. Community. Okay, Raven. Take control. Take control. Okay. Yeah, that'll be fine. Let's do that. Perfect. Do this again. Community, Marcella. Let's do. Oh, did I? Maybe I already. We already did that. Let's try this. Fern. And take control. Do we got anything? Yeah, sure we do. Okay. Great graphics. Oh, I love the graphics on this. Okay, so we're good on this. Now we need to build. So at this point, what we need to do is we're going to go into our community. So that's M key on the PC. So you'll notice I'm kind of tabbing through. I got access to a community. And you can have up to, I believe, 10. I want to think 10 characters. Right now we just started with 3. All fresh. Raven is kind of our theme character, but she is just, her stats are awful. And then Marcella and Fern are okay. But basically what happens is as you play State of Decay 2 and you take over a community, you have, there's like this building mechanic where yes, you got to kill zombies and you know, clear the area of danger, but you're also kind of building your community. So for example, this is the house we just took over, but you can see there's like garbage and mess like that, right? So we'll go over here, we're gonna clear it, and then we'll also clear it up. Well, maybe we won't. We'll do that afterwards. Probably should try to find a car. No?
Oops. That was loud.
Yeah, that was kind of loud, wasn't it? Go over here and grab some stuff. Can we grab some stuff? We do need gas.
Nothing moving about.
Okay. Nice. And we're gonna get this fixed in just a moment. Alright, let's keep on going. Search.
This is going to be a good day.
That's good. Now this particular map. Well,
They must have heard
nope,
that.
they probably did hear that. Let's grab and go. Grab and go. Definitely zombies near to here. Near to here. Okay. Yeah, this is actually the friendliest map because within just a house or two
I
of
should be more careful.
each of the starter house is some resources that are very easy to secure, so that's a good thing.
Check out what I just found.
What you find? Alright, so we got a minute there. Oh my gosh, this is slower than dirt. What we could do is nothing. We can't do anything right now. Let's go and loot a nearby house, because you know why not, right? Why
I hope
not?
nothing heard that.
Construction is across the street, and ammo is at the gun shop, one street down. So you're also wanting to kind of keep an eye on
Just checking in. Everything's going well here.
everything's good.
Kick ass.
Well, let's go. So let's get the.
I'm not seeing any more of them.
There is construction supplies in here. Very
I
nice.
just finished up. We're looking good.
I do hear a zombie
I'm
nearby.
glad to hear it.
Not exactly what I was hoping for.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Where you going, son? Alright, that's good. Let's get this out of here too. Let's go. We're gonna loot that car that's beside here as well. Just a bunch of random garbage. Oh, they
I
did
think
here.
I just got some unwelcome attention.
That you did. That you did. Alright, let's keep it going. Yep, very good. Yep. Perfect. Perfect. Gotta get used to the controllers again. That's good. Yeah, perfect. So we're gonna take loot back, right? Probably would like to get a car somewhere. Can we get
I'm exhausted. I need to rest.
I know. We'll get you that. Yep.
Oops. That was loud.
Let's go. Building blocks. Let's do some building blocks. And you're tired, so let's switch you out to you. Take control. And let's build. Let's build. Alright, so we're gonna build. We probably should build an infirmary.
I'm glad we've already got a start on
And
building
then we're
this
going
base up
to
into
build,
something real.
oh, where is it?
Any chance you can help us out over here?
If you stay put, I'll see you soon.
Okay, there it is.
Thanks.
And build a workshop. Okay. Storage. Yeah, we need more stuff going. Okay. Living in the materials world. Okay. I'd like to go.
I hope nothing heard that.
I would like to go find. I don't even have a gun yet. That's awful. I'd like to find a car at some point. I know there's one
Now
down.
that's gonna make things nicer around here.
Infirmary is used obviously if our characters get damaged. There could be guns here. Let's run down here. I think on this level, I don't know that we'll have anything crazy at this point. I would like to get a gun soon. I need a gun soon. Kind of let our stamina regen a little bit. Doesn't look like we have too much crazy stuff. You do want to run a fair amount because you want to boost your stamina, right? Let me swap that. Perfect. Definitely sub stuff out later. Okay, ammo, nice. Oh, nope, back it up. There we go. First one. Can we equip? I don't know how to. I'm not sure how to. How do I switch? I'm not sure how to switch weapons. I should probably find out how to do that. Let's get up here. Let's get up here, and then we'll kind of take a look. Okay, so how do I switch weapons? Settings, control, gameplay. Controls. I really would like to know. HUD, full screen tutorial, show tips, show HUD. I'm not sure. Video controls. Okay, here it is. Cycle weapon is 2. Cycle weapon, please. Okay, that's not working. Okay, let's go back. Controls. Remap, okay. Quick finisher, aim gun. Cycle weapon. What would be, okay, that's jump. What if we did left tab? Do we have anything assigned to left tab? Oh wait, okay, what about this? Okay, so that's the items. I'm not sure. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, that's good, I guess. Need to figure out how to get the settings. Okay, control, remap. I need the melee weapon. Well, what the mess? Cycle the weapon is 2. It's not 2. It's false advertising. Well, what about this? No, that will not do anything either. What if we set it to controls? This is a problem, not okay. Remap controls. What am I missing? Fire gun, aim gun, zoom while aiming, reload, fire mode. Cycle weapon is. What if I put it at the control? I don't know. Next item. Use item. Accelerate. That's when you're in a car. There's nothing for cycling a weapon. Well, what the mess? Okay, we're gonna have to do this here. Cycle weapon while aiming. What about, we'll do this one. Okay, left control. It's not what I was hoping for. Okay, that. Okay.
Just one left of those.
Oh, nope, I didn't want to do that. Oh, bummer. Wasted a med. Okay, let's go back and look at this here. Remap. That's wild that these aren't even set up. Survivor info, community, map. Maybe I gotta go in. Do I have to go into inventory? Surely not. Unequip. Radio is E. Okay. Well, you know, we could do Independence Pack. Free. Oh, 1,000? Oh, that's interesting. That used to be free. All those used to be free. Okay, whatever. Call a trader. That's wild. They must have nerfed that bad. Okay. Supply drops. Oh. I mean, I guess we could do this.
Could you guys deliver me some supplies?
Oh my
I've never
gosh.
bailed on a debt before, and I'm not starting now.
Are you serious? To the E. Oh my goodness, that's way to the east. I'm gonna depot this gun though. I'm gonna depot the gun, because I don't want to waste the ammo. Give us an opportunity to sub out our character anyway. need to find materials. Oh, that's kind of curious. Okay. Okay, so where could we get? We could probably get. We probably can get stuff over here. There's probably bound to be some yeah, materials over there. Cardio is looking better.
Safe and sound. No more zombies.
No more zombies. I'd prefer not to be drawing stuff. Up. No, that
Zombies attracted. Check.
Yep, that it probably did. Let's get out of here. Is there anything else? Okay, this is completely looted out. Let's get this delivered. Where do we go? Maybe. No, let's go. Let's go back and then we'll go to the gun station. Okay, that's okay. I'm surprised that they made the drops 1,000 influence. That's pretty wild. Come on, Muppets. Let's go. Just like that. You got all the way. Yep, you got all the way. Good. I guess we probably could end the Plague Heart with the pistol. We need to figure out how to switch weapons. That is unknown to us. Man, that's such a gorgeous game. Like it says, I think like the first time we get jumped by a jug is gonna be like scary as mess. That's what I think. Really? Really? I bet I don't have to do a lot of climbing to get there. That's pretty wild. I've never even been down this road, I don't think.
I'm so exhausted.
Another one, we're gonna get our stamina back. Stand back, let's go knock this Muppet out. Cleared.
Let's put something down
Oh,
first.
goodness, 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 goodness.
Not totally worthless.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. Let's get rid of this. Pick this up. Is there anything in the back? Needs a gas can. Okay, we'll come back for you. That's worth coming back for. I wonder if I can do a marker. Can I do a marker here? Oh well, it's okay. So it's already on our map. That's all good. Okay, so let's. So what do we need? We need a kit. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Thank you for your kindness. Oh, the rating part of 10. What the mess! Thank you from the cabin. I appreciate the kindness. We're just looting like a villain. killing zombies. You know, I am sometimes a scary live streamer, although I am a variety streamer. But I appreciate people stopping by. Right now, you're watching State of Decay 2, and we are in the midst of killing zombies. I just started a playthrough, and so you are just joining the first part of the playthrough. And I think I'm going to be doing this once a week. So I'm looking forward to that. But we gotta wander through the neighborhood. It's a retro game, and so you probably have heard of it. State of Decay 3 is currently in works, in production. But as you can see, for being a game that's like over 10 years old, I mean, gorgeous game. And you get to kill zombies to boot. Now, I will say this, that the game... Oh, we need to kill you. This is a screamer. If he would have screamed, he would have called zombies. You can see by me just kicking this around that the environment is destructible to a degree. Everything's lootable. In houses, there's looting. And so, that being said...
I hope nothing heard that.
It is a game where you have to manage a lot of factors. But that's okay. Let's actually do this. Let's equip this up, rather. So if you're looking for a zombie game, you may want to give this a chance, because it really is a retro classic.
Too loud.
State of Decay 2 is considered one of the premier zombie games in the gaming world. So probably as much as, like, say you were playing Dying Light or some of the other games, it's considered a classic in its own right. And if you play in Lethal, it is pretty crazy. Now, I will say that the environment can lead to a lot of jump scares. You're working on a Dying Light playthrough. Good for you right now. Good deal. I do like that game a lot as well. I will admit, although I like it, this has a place in my heart. Like when I was a younger gamer.
Zombies go toward loud noise.
Yeah, you'll get all this stuff. Let's loot. Let's go. When I was a younger gamer, I used to play Dead by Daylight all the time. And then when I wasn't playing that game, I was playing State of Decay 2. And my legacy pool is like crazy.
I can't keep doing this.
So let me bring your attention real quick now that we're kind of in our safe house here. Every playthrough has a combination of heroes that you can play, survivors. They call them survivors, and you have the option of taking control of them, managing their health. You can see the little blue bar on the bottom left is my stamps. So, for example, if I'm running around, you can see it depleting, right? If I was to take hits by zombies, the red meter is a reflection of my health. If I wanted to switch characters, you go into your menu button, and you could access different things. For example, the map, you can see all these areas that show skulls are where we have to kill plague hearts in this playthrough. So that's future items, right? These are the heroes, and if you go in to a hero and you hit the I button, you can see their profile and stats. So for example, this particular character, although she's really new character, her stat incredible immune system allows her to avoid infection. So she's absolutely mental crazy in lethal mode, because having 100% infection resistance in lethal playthrough, just amazing. You need to have that. And then of course you can call in radio. So if you wanted to call in, you can call in survivors. You can join other games. If I press this, it would send out a notification out to the internet, and real life players would join my playthrough to help. I could search for different types of supplies. One thing I'll bring to your attention is on the top left, you'll see the little pizza is food, right? So one thing you have to factor in is when you go into your base, you're going to be depleting your categories, right? So for example, when you go into your resource area, since I have 3 survivors, I'm eating 3 food per day out of the 21. So you can see, like, rough math, I could survive 10 days without any of the food replenishment. And then you have to manage, your food. The little plus sign is your medication, so that would help you fight infections, recover your characters. The ammo is as it is, ammo. Fuel and materials. Materials is used to expand and upgrade your base. The fuel is used to keep your lights on and also to keep your vehicles running. And there's other boosts you can get. In this case,
Too loud.
we came into this playthrough with like all fresh characters. I didn't want to like come in with like some god character and roll, right? It's not quite fair to the zombies. But there's also, let me see if I can do this real quick here and watch this. All right, so you see my character is crouching. Now if Mal does his job right, I can approach, I'm not making noise, and then I can down for the count, Muppet, and then you can take him down in stealth. So some players, they really prefer to play stealthy, and so they'll mod out their character for stealth buffs. And I'm telling you what, if you come in with blades, woo, that's spicy stuff. I'm more of just like come in like slashing. Now, since I have a newer character, I could go over there, but I'd have to do 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I see 4. That would probably like shred my stam, right? So we're gonna kind of avoid them. This right here is a gun shop. Let me get on a car and I will I'll call up more about this map. Oh, and then we also have roaming hordes. See off in the distance? I would not want to get into there, but let's climb up here just to get out of the way. Let me get over here. Okay, we'll get. Okay, so height. Thankfully, the zombies are not great at climbing stuff. But one thing you want to factor in is when you are looting. Oh, let me go back here. Sorry about that. You'll see that there's different types of materials. So you can take over buildings and they give you buffs. So for example, if I took over this building, I would get materials every day. If I took over this building, you can see I would get ammo collection. See the second list down, ammo collection. And then depending on what kind of buildings you take over, you can replenish your resources or offset what you're losing. In some cases you can get a surplus, which is really helpful, because if you don't, you start running down, and eventually you will lose to attrition, right? So the idea is that you're looting, you're always looting, you're always
This one's locked.
killing.
I hope nothing heard that.
And you can see, like, they busted through a window. I could bust through a window. So destructible environments.
This place is a good find.
And it has a looting mechanic. There you go, more zombies. And now you'll notice, if I turn off my light, you'll see there's little flashing areas, right? So that tells me objects that are lootable, that's how you gain material. Now right here. Oh, what we got here? No one saw nothing. No one saw nothing. Oh my goodness! And we got a hunting crossbow. Very nice. So the little orange packets or rucksacks, they give me I can deposit them in advance. So I can create like a surplus. So imagine you go to a bank and you deposit $10, then it's available to withdraw at a later point in time or use at a later time. So when I deposit this, I'm going to get a deposit on my ammo. Unfortunately,
That's a lot of stuff.
we got a lot of stuff. Yeah, they weren't joking about that. So sometimes inventory management is a thing. Now in this case, I would rather dump this.
Can you come see me for a minute?
Maybe.
Okay, I guess so.
Yeah, I think we could maybe arrange for that. Yeah, maybe we can arrange for that. So let me actually sub this out real quick here. Let me do this. We want to do an equip. Now, stealthy boys and girls would say I don't want to like be dealing with a lot of noise. Now, if I like started going shotgun, everyone in their Muppet is going to be coming at me, right? But you'll notice the zombies, they do hear the sound of another zombie dropping. So even though they didn't hear my my bolt, so, you know, he took it like a champ. So you do have a little bit of drop, not a lot. Now I could keep on using this. Come on now, something like that. Yeah, something like that. And it would also level up my. Oh, I missed that a little bit too much. You can see right there in the top left-hand corner, I just leveled up shooting. So you do want to keep engaging. So let me get to a safe place. Oh, you know what? Let me get to safety here. You can also outrun zombies in some cases. They can't always pick you up. So hopefully I can lose them. Also, if you retreat back to your base, your fellow NPCs will begin to defend the base. So if a zombie rolled in on this area, they would start fighting for their own safety. Now in this case, I'm going to depot all this mess. And actually, let me go back for ammo. Let's grab this. And let me talk briefly about so cardio, you're going to level up by basically just running around, right? So just like in other games, you level by executing the action related to the skill set. So for example, I could level cardio by running. Wits are improved by looting, and you saw me like walk up to that zombie and stab it in the back of the head by stealth kills. And fighting just by slugging it out with zombies. Shooting, once we get better stuff, we'll partake of that more in the future. But each one of those, as they increase in levels, they're eventually going to unlock a skill tree. Now you can't see it right now, but once I get the last star, I'm going to potentially have 3 choices to pick from. And then that allows me to unlock more advanced skills, and the character becomes more skilled in that particular means. So we're going to go back to melee and just go back out in the field here. Get some more stuff. So we're going to loot over here.
Heard that.
The one thing that next time in the daytime, oh, you know what? We need to go back and talk to this lady. I thought I heard something on the radio. What Was there someone over here? I thought there was someone. Is she here? She is here. Is she downstairs? Maybe she's downstairs. Okay. Napping. Napping. Okay, do we got... I thought there was someone that was... Am I missing something here? I thought I had... Speak with Fern. They want to talk. Okay. Oh, that's okay, here, let me show you something else too. So, difficulty, while you're in the middle of the playthrough, I picked middle of the road because I'm coming back to the game and I've only played it on controller up until literally tonight when I've played it for the first time on the PC after I migrated my accounts. When you go lethal, that's like wild right there. But curveballs is curious because it's like an environmental debuff to the entire playthrough. So it affects how the zombies interact. So I need to talk to, I think it's, well, where's Fern? Fern, where art thou? No. Okay, is she... Okay, now here, I want to show you this. See that max level that just popped up on the left? Now, basically, when I go into the characters, I can specialize. And so if you're familiar with other RPGs that have like a skill tree system, you know, like your Diablo franchise, your Borderland franchise, you know, there's a bunch of other RPGs. You can specialize. Now, in this case, when I do that, there's 4 possibilities, but in this case, the game rolled the dice, so to speak, and it gave me 2 options. It said, all right, you know what, Mal, you have 2 choices for this character. You can either pick Powerhouse or you can pick Marathon. Now, in this case, with this character, I mean, I could go Powerhouse. I mean, that's not horrible. But I think in this case, early game, I'd rather have Marathon. So we're going to click this. And then now, all of a sudden, you see it unlocks, right? So now I can level up the advanced skill tree. And then once you level up not your game account, but your individual NPC account, when you level up this player by killing plague hearts, killing zombies, depositing rucksacks, doing objectives, what'll happen is eventually you'll unlock hero status, and that gives your character additional buffs. So like once I get this character to hero, I'm going to get a morale boost for everybody in my entire base. We're not there yet, but it's okay. And I need to talk to Fern, but where are you? I thought I saw... Okay, maybe... Is this... Okay, here she is. Okay. We can always hope... Okay, alright. So she told us a hint about... Well, where is it? Here we go. Curveball. So now... One of our NPCs said, hey, by the way, like for the next while, all the zombies are easier to kill. So it's, in this case, it's a curveball that affects the playthrough day by day. And so it is kind of handy because, you know, usually when you do a playthrough, you're like, oh, well, I've played this game before. I've done 2 playthroughs or 3 playthroughs or 10 playthroughs. And you can basically play the game in your sleep, so to speak. But curveballs was added. It was added during the pandemic. I want to think like maybe 2022, something like that. And it made for a good change to the game because now all of a sudden, you know, you could have a major debuff and like it really like adds a lot of complication to how you clear houses and clear the buildings and so forth.
Could be worse.
Could be worse. Now in this case, we want to make sure that we make use of that
Will totally help
curveball.
us out.
buff while we have it on because it changes. I think every like 2 days, every 2 in-game days it'll change. Now you'll see wits just went up, right? So I've been looting. And the thing about this
Zombie
game
all clear. We're good.
is you want to make sure that you're spreading your
Done
experience.
searching this place.
So we're coming back with some meds, but we're going to sub out for another character because what you don't want is to like say, oh, that's my favorite character. I like playing this character. And then your other heroes are like just awful. So we have to switch because you want to, like, for example, say you were playing D&D, right? You would most likely, if you had a party, you would want to be leveling together so that everybody's kind of on, you know, toe-to-toe with their scaling, the game scaling. It's the same way in this game where, like, I would have to say, okay, I've played this particular hero a while, so I'm going to go in and I'm going to switch. Right now you can see the orange. That means that I'm in control of this character. I could say I want to play Fern, who I just talked to a moment ago, and I could take control, and now I'm taking control of Fern. And then all the other characters go into a rest state, or sometimes they do objectives. Like if say the character was a gardener, you'd see them in your base, like fiddling with plants and mess like that. Or if they have the mechanic skill, they'd be like in the garage. And so the passive activities of the characters also relate to the storyline, the lore of that player. So for example, this particular character, yeah, she didn't have it great. She was left for dead, and yeah, that's pretty rough. Like, so-called friends left me behind to die. So here's the deal: she got a crazy health buff because she was left for dead, right? She got a massive stamina, but she hates being around people. So anytime there's conflict in the community, like her frustration like ramps up, and then you'll see like, oh, this party member is fighting with that one and they're arguing, and then it decreases your base stability. So if you look in the top left hand corner, you'll see home status. So right now it's like chill, just stable, nothing great, nothing bad, just whatever. But if my heroes would start arguing and fighting, and you stole my supplies, you're such a jerk, and they started fighting, then the morale of your base starts dropping, and then everybody gets a debuff because everybody's in this foul mood, right? And so you also have to keep an eye on characters that basically don't play nice together, right? Just like in real life, some people play nice together, and others are like, nah, I'm not gonna like play nice with everybody, and they're just like jerks about it. Same thing in this game. You have to, sometimes.
I'm exhausted. I need to rest.
You need to rest. You were just asleep. Oh, what we got here? They're also crawlers. We could have probably done a stealth kill, but that's okay. Now the other thing is, I'm going to point this out in the bottom left-hand corner. You saw the meter was kind of slow to recharge. Eventually, if you run your character too hard for too long, your max stamina depletes out, and then your character needs like a full in-game day to like recover or rest. And you kind of have to manage your characters and give them like rest, otherwise they'll start depleting out. And here we are kind of full up.
No room for that.
No room for that. Okay, all right, no room for that. Yeah, this is still pretty good. Some things, like, let me point out this in the inventory, some things they're valuable, but they're not useful. So in this case, I could go to a trader and sell this, and it would be like pretty good value, but I can't actually drink it or use it. So in some cases, you find items that they're not useful, but they're valuable to traders. And we'll find a trader later on, but let's head back and depot. What you got happening, Muppet? And you saw we just leveled up fighting slightly. The scaling of experience is in proportion to the difficulty. So on easy mode, you'd be maxing out your character in just like, very short amount of time. And then the more difficult it is, the the EXP scaling is kind of ramped up or down according to difficulty. You also have durability on your items. So if you use a sword for a long period of time, eventually it's going to break down, and you got to repair it or like scrap it, or it'll break, and then it becomes unusable. So there's a lot of mechanics happening in the game. Now, one thing to factor in is that sometimes, now they can't see light, right? You notice they're not seeing the light. Hello, goodbye. And this is also affecting my ability to level up my character a bit faster. And like I said, some people, they play the stealth game. It's not my style, but teach their own. Now you saw right there I took a hit, right? I traded hits. You'll see if you look at my health bar, I actually went down just like one click. And yeah, so right now my character basically took a scratch. It's not horrible, but I'd have to keep on managing that and watching that. If I didn't, I would eventually fall into like more dire injuries. Some people, that actually, when they play, they'll actually turn the flashlight out just to make it easier to spot stuff. It is a very looting heavy game. Oh, now here I'm gonna bring this out to your attention. You'll see like there's a little hoodie, right? Now in this game, there's customization, and let's see. I'll see.
No sign of creepers here.
No creepers here, and each character has their own little voice line, right? And I'm missing one. What am I missing? Okay, it's out the front.
There's no way they didn't hear that.
Yeah. Now let's see if anybody shows. Does anybody show? What you got happening? We got anybody? No, there's no visitors. Okay, whatever. Theoretically, depending on how much noise you make, you could draw zombies. It sounds like they also redid the music line.
I'm a little full.
You know what? Nope, I don't need this. Don't need that in my life. Nope. Okay, let's go back.
Wish I had room for that.
We'll come back for that. You can also stack items up, but you can get a bigger backpack. I'm wearing a small backpack right now, but
I hope nothing hurts.
when you kill plague hearts, you always get a big backpack, so that's always handy. In this case, you'll see. Well, come on now. Let's see here. Let me go back here. Community. And oh, it's unbound. We can do that. Let's hold on a second here. Let me do this. So settings. I want to do where are you? Controls, remap, and let's make it. There is customization in this game, and I'll point it out in just a moment. Toggle, yeah, here it is. We'll do F1. Okay, all right. So then we're gonna go here. Now I can get. Okay, so now in this case, this particular character, you also have the ability of wearing different customizations. So for example, because I've played this game so long, I have like so many customizations in this game. It's like wild. So, and of course, each one is like, oh, I want this character to be funny, or I want this to be like, for example, a hockey mask was from the Halloween events, and so they've done. Although the game is end of life, they have done a lot of customization. Like that's one of the Halloween Juggernaut. Oh, that's creepy as mess. I'm not gonna run that. And then there's different ones that are kind of funny. Oh, Scarecrow. Oh, that's creepy too, isn't it? And so there's just kind of a wide variety of customizations you can do. And then in game, you know, they'll have the customization that you pick. So that makes for a good time. Like if you get characters that you really enjoy, or you get attached to the characters you play. Just like if you were playing like an RPG game or a D&D. Like you're not just throwing your NPCs out to the butcher, you know. You're as you play them more, you become more fond of them, right? So now I'm gonna see if we can find a little conflict here. Yeah, here we are. You should be over the top of this hill. Where are you? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know if they saw me or not. They might have saw me. I don't know. Uh-oh. Hello, sir! Never gets old at all. Never gets old. And of course, every person's play style is... Oops, yeah, I took another hit. You can time. There is no blocking mechanic. But that's okay. You also, when you play this game, you want to use obstacles to your advantage. So, for example, if I was trying to lose a pack of zombies, I'd be like hopping fences. I would be climbing on, you know, cars. I would be using like the environment to my advantage.
There's a few stragglers around.
Calm down, sir.
I guess it's better than nothing.
Okay, now we got some more Muppets coming here pretty quick. Yep, there's one. Oh, nope. Perfect. They're just showing up for a party. It's all good. Everybody's welcome to the party. Party for everyone. And just like that, you can dispatch them.
I think I'll take that.
Perfect. I'll take that. That'll be good indeed. All right, let's get back to what we're doing. Okay, so now we're gonna head back home. Could have got a stealth kill there, but that's all right. That's all right. So I would recommend checking out the game if you're looking for like a nice inventory management, character development.
I should be more careful.
I want to be able to have different maps to play on. I would recommend this game. I'm going to show you something real quick though. We're going to go back to menu, and I'm going to show you one of the other playthroughs. Just to give you perspective of another location. I'm not leaving the game. I'm not ending live stream, but we'll go to another campaign. You have multiple playthroughs. This was one from before I migrated it, and so this was very nice for us. Now. You can see this is a different part of the map, different playthrough, different characters. But to show you perspective, now in this community, it's a lot more developed, right? So man, we got Muppets everywhere. This community, we got Muppets everywhere. And so in this regards, I mean, we're at like a lot of players. We'll play Siri. What's Siri? All right, let me. Okay, I'm playing her right now. Okay. And then we can say, oh, I don't want to play Siri. I want to play Jeremy. And so you could just depending on what character you wanted to run with. Now, there's something interesting is when you pick different bases, each have different advantages inherently, right? So when you build a base, there's the small slot base items. There's the medium size and large size. But every map has a unique map that does something unique. So for example, this one right here, watch this. It's gonna call zombies. Huh. Never gets old. So right now, I'm in a ball field and I'm calling zombies, right?
If any more creeps show up out there, our home could be in.
And now if you watch, let me go over here. We're gonna get over here. We should start in just a moment. Start seeing zombies wandering up. See, like right off in the distance. And then eventually what happens is they're going to start rushing this place soon. It also has like a car mechanic. Yeah, they are. The rumors are true. They're attacking. And let me show you a little something.
Keep holding them off.
There is also cars in this game. I love it. And it makes for good entertainment. There's also... I'm telling you what, when you drive around and you're just like smashing zombies, it never gets old at all. Never, ever.
Okay.
Ooh, what do we got here? These are blood zombies. So if I would have gotten hit by those, I would have, in fact, ran into some troubles. Eventually... plague zombies have an infection, so if you take a hit, you take on infection. And then you can hear by the gunshots, you know, the home base is, you know, they're taking care of business. Taking care of business. And then in this case...
This is why we focus on protecting ourselves, so we can survive shit like this.
That's right, survive. It's all about surviving. That's right, Jeremy. And so...
We'll have to get rid of some of our resources unless we get more storage.
That never gets old. Never, ever, ever. Never gets old. Okay, so let me go here and let me switch. Let me go to... Let's go to Arc. Let's take over Arc. Now, in this game, there's also different traders. So, for example, if I went to these people, I could sell extra loot. And the other thing is, there's also a quest guide. So, a person that gives quests. Let me go to the broker real quick here. Let me get. Sorry for the cough. My medicine gives me a dry hack. Getting old isn't for the weak. Alright, so we're going to grab one of the gas cans. Let me take one of you. And
this
yeah,
will
that's
slow
perfect.
me down. Damn, too loud.
So you also have... no, I don't want that. No, go back. No, go back. Nope, no. You also have to manage your vehicles. So for example, if I'm running over zombies nonstop, I eventually have to repair them, right? The cars actually get damaged. You'll see, like, there's blood, right? That's not the original car. That's from, like, me smashing zombies, right? So your car will actually lose health and fuel as you run it. But let me go take us on a ride real quick here. And eventually, what'll happen is you're gonna be like, you know, I want to do some quests and get some loot, right? And what you can do is come over to your little your trader, right?
Greetings.
Yeah,
Do come
greetings.
in.
Greetings. And what'll happen is
Hello
you
there.
can talk to this Muppet, and
Are you willing to see to a task that needs doing?
since I haven't played this in so long, I could say, what do I want? What do I want? That's actually a really good gun. We'll do
The
this
secret
one.
to getting ahead is getting started.
That's right. That would be true. That's a really dead man cutlass. That's a really good knife. A really good sword. I do like that. And spyglass. Oh my goodness. That's tempting too.
Any friendly folks out there want to come over and give me a hand?
Maybe. And so the other thing is, as you complete different objectives, let me see, what about this? That right there. Oh. That's a crazy gun. That is an insane gun. The Echo revolver, man, that is just a beast. Let's do that one.
That won't be easy, but I have faith in
I
you.
have faith also. All right, so we'll get this refilled and then come back. I appreciate everybody coming out tonight. I hope that I'm not boring. I thought it'd be fun to like break open a retro game that I haven't played in a while. On Xbox, I have it, but on PC, obviously, I can do some cooler live streaming things.
If you need something, we've got stuff to trade. Stop on
Stuff
by.
to trade. I think we could actually take a look at this. What do we got? Wandering trader. Okay. All right. Yeah. Perfect. Let's actually. Yeah. Let's check you out. Oh, food trader. Nah, I'm not too worried about. Nah, I'm not worried about that. Okay. Whatever. And so this is a sampling of what a person could see for a playthrough. And this is this account that I have. Like, it's crazy how much I have on this account. So if anybody plays State of Decay 2 and you guys want some carry weapons and like you want loot, just let me know and I can hook you up. I got stuff. I got some stuff. I know a person who knows a person. And what's fun is that let me show you here also. Let me switch to someone else real quick here. Let me go to Mark. Well, how about Alex? Take control. We'll do this one. This should be fine.
I'm really glad I found you guys.
The other thing is, one of the objects that you can do in the base is you can do the shooting range, and that buffs the shooting skill set. And if you notice, depending on what buildings you build, your
Hello
base.
out there. My name is Ray Santos. You don't know me, but I'd like you to become my neighbor.
Oh my goodness.
Here in Trumbull Valley, we're looking for good folks willing to work hard to rebuild this land. If that sounds like you, then I suggest you pack up your stuff and join us here.
Oh goodness.
There's plenty to live for in Trumbull Valley.
That's actually a DLC map, and without spoiling it, that's such a sad story. Poor Ray. But anywho, this is really it really is a fun game in that regards. Now you'll notice also in the top left, now this particular base has empowered one of the highest levels of morale you can get, which is really handy dandy. And this base, there's so many long guns and ARs, like crazy geared characters that I could just keep on, like for example, I could keep on calling the zombies nonstop. This base would never have a problem, ever.
Okay.
I could just keep on calling zombies indefinitely, and these Muppets would just mop the place up.
Those creeps outside our home could be a real threat.
And the advantage is that if you go to this, see right now, you see like I have an influence 9,999, which is the maximum. You can't get above that. And the advantage is that you can keep on like calling in traders. You can keep on spending money in game. So you buy things with influence, right? Just like in real life. And in this case,
We have
since
creeps practically climbing on top of our home.
I need to get used to the keyboard and mouse again. I only ever played it in controller. Man, I wish I could hit Fortnite hits like that.
Everybody back to position. They're
That's
still
funny.
coming.
And you know, it's kind of. You'll notice I didn't shoot that last one. They also like auto target as well.
We got more of those motherfuckers incoming.
Also, when you play the game, just to forewarn you, it is it gets spicy language.
Shit, plague zone.
And there, so he finished it again. So it is pretty nice.
Guess we get to see tomorrow.
We're gonna see you tomorrow. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah. So how's everybody doing tonight? Y'all having a great night? All right, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do something pretty cool here. Let me see if we can do something cool. Give me a moment. Let me get my act together. All right, hold on 1 second. Just hold your horses. Hold your horses. Okay, so I need to go here. Dashboard, stream manager. All right, let's do this. Let's do something. Something. Following. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm gonna send us to QNL, who's a part of our Discord, and she's a big Overwatch player, and so be sure to check her out. Oh goodness. And show your kindness. Apparently she's just ending. Oh, did she just end? Oh goodness. She's offline. Oh goodness, that was horribly bad. That was bad timing. We rated with 6 and she just ended. Oh, bummer. I didn't foresee that happening. Oh goodness. I'll have to send that to her. She's not gonna like that at all. She left. She done left. Oh no. It was her birthday today is what I heard. I heard it's her birthday. You've done left. Oh. Sorry, Caps. I rated just as she went off. Bummer. Okay. Well, I think we're still going though. Well, I guess we won't. I guess we're not rating. That's a bummer. That it didn't work out the way that I was hoping it would. Okay, let's go back to playing, I guess. Just trying to.
So I went out and found a few things.
Literally, just as I went to the Twitch thing, she said ending soon, and then she ended just as we were about ready to raid. That's a bummer. Anywho, let's go back to our other setting here. Let me go back to this main menu. We'll go back into our other. I want to show you what a killing a plague heart looks like. Let me go back to our other campaign, manage, and we're gonna go back here. We're at day 0. She just responded. She's like, "Oh." let me listen. I literally just clicked
nearby.
the
Their selection
button,
is huge, but the
and
prices
you
are high.
were gone.
Maybe we should check it out.
Oh goodness! All right, so let's go see if we can end one of these conflicts here. We'll bring in the pistol. Okay, so equip, and what do I need for the ammo? I need 45. We got lots of 45. Let's go take care of.
More careful.
Yeah, you probably should be more careful. More careful. Okay, now we got to be careful because we only have limited ammo. Limited ammo. Oh goodness, everybody's done gone. Oh gosh. Yeah, that's what happens. I wasn't organized. Oh yeah, bummer. So we'll kill a plague heart and
I think a plague heart is nearby. Probably lots of plague zombies too.
All right, where do we got? All right. Oh, it is here. Oh, this is it right here. It's in a barbecue place? When did it become a barbecue place? Is this... I don't remember being here before.
Better take care of it for good.
Oh, gosh. Where do we got it? Where's... Okay. Okay, can I see where it is? Why don't I see it? Where's the plague heart? No, let's get out of here. I want to get out of here. Okay, I'm not sure what... Okay, this is the building. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Oh, huh.
As long as that plague heart is nearby, we can't really secure this
well, we
place.
got... Needs a gas can. Bummer, okay. Alright, let's see if we can kill this real quick here. And then we'll wander off. Okay.
I'm exhausted. I need to rest.
Well, we're... Okay, there's the plague heart. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can do something here. Here's what we would need right here. Uh-oh. Oh, nope, we don't need to do this. Oh, nope, let's go. Reload. Oh. Okay, oh, that's not bad. That's not horrible. Okay. Nice. Nope, we don't need this in our life. Nope. Okay. Oh, that hurt. Nope. Okay, alright, that's interesting. Oh, no. Yeah, okay. Oh, we need to go. Oh, yep. I think we got a problem now. Oh, goodness. Oh, no.
I'm on the verge of getting really sick.
Yep, I know. Ooh, you know what? This might be a problem. Might be a problem for us. Let's get up here. Reload. I don't think I had an... they can climb now. When did they start climbing? Woo! Alright, we need to get going here. Nope, let's go. That's wild. Okay, so that's not great. Let's just get out of here. We have not managed our risk level. It appears that I do not remember how to play this game very well. That's funny. All right, so anyhow, we're gonna go back to base, and we're gonna kind of see if we can get healed up a little bit. Burnt a lot of ammo though. That's the only bad thing. That's the only bad thing. So the first episode is kind of a rip. We I wish we would have taken that plague heart out, but we didn't have. Probably could have done it if I had an AR, but we didn't really have the ammo we needed.
You know, we'd be more productive if we had more folks.
All right, so that being said, we're going to end here. I did have fun, even though my character almost died, but that's okay. Let's do this. Let me go back to this, and let's go here and take control, and then let's go here to base, and let's do farming. No, let's not do that one. We won't do that one. Let me actually get our little character healing up here.
I just need a little rest.
Need some rest.
Maybe
Alright, so we're
can
going to let our character have some rest, and we're going to end it here, but I appreciate everybody who came out. I appreciate the raid so much. That was very kind of Daily and the cabin to show up like that. And that being said, I hope all of you have a great night, and I will catch you guys later. Have a great one. Be good. Bye.